Hey there, Leo. Come on in, you beautiful souls. Let's have a look at your energy forecast for the week ahead, shall we? Hi there, my name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee. Currently tripping through the zodiac signs, doing an energy forecast for the week of April 16th through to the 23rd. Once again, currently working on the sign of Leo, my fellow Leos. Let's see what the cards have in store for you and I this week, shall we? To begin with, I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is going to give us our overarching theme of energy for the week ahead. And I love this because we are co-creating this week, Leo. I love that because this all comes down to what do we want our reality to be? Because our reality today is a reflection of our thoughts yesterday, right? So if you want good things and magical things and wonderful things in your life, that's the way you need to be thinking today in order to welcome that energy in tomorrow. So it's a week of co-creation. And so I want you to co-create the good things for you, the good things that are available to you. And I want you to cut the crap of they're not available to you, or you're not worth it, or you don't deserve it, or whatever that stupid narrative that you've got going on in your head, because it's not true. Calling bullshit on that. It is your ego trying to hold you back. You are believing words that others have spoken to you, over you, throughout your lifetime, perhaps for those of you that are resonating with this reading, of course, and taking on those other people's beliefs and those words as your truth. And they're not. It is not true. You are not less than. You are not too much of. You are just exactly the way you are meant to be. And you are perfectly imperfect just the way you are, and you are just as worthy and deserving as every other being out there. Do not allow yourself that thought process. In the process of co-creating your future, you want to tell yourself that of course you're worth it, because you are. All right, let's see how this week is going to wrap up. Some of us are sticking closer to home. Boy, do I ever get that. I'm a homebody. I am such a homebody. I'm a terrible Leo when it comes to standing in the spotlight. That's not me. I like my little home zone here. In fact, earlier today I was sitting here doing some of the readings, and in the background I could hear a saw running. And I'm really looking forward to that, because that means that my studio is nearing more work being done. It's not nearing completion by any stretch of the imagination. I was just about to say that. Not true at all. There's more work to be done, but it is at least getting closer to being done now that I can hear the windows and doors being cut out of the walls there. And I'm so looking forward to that. I love my home, right? So I feel for those Leos that this is resonating with this week. This is about you and your home and how it resonates with you, your comfort zone, right? Your place of sort of getting recentered, realigned, okay with the world before heading back out into it again. Again, I get that, right? I totally get that. And I just want you to allow yourself, I don't beat myself up for being a homebody. Right? I don't say, oh, I need to be out there more. Oh, I should be doing this, or I should be doing that. No, I'm okay. I do go out there and I do out in the world. I do my peopling, right? I have my moments. But on those times that I'm not feeling up to it or I'm just not into it, I don't then sit there and got that narrative going through my head about the fact that I am somehow less than or undeserving or unworthy of allowing myself this time at home to get recentered, reconnected. Does that make sense to you, Leo? I hope so. Makes sense to me, but I could be just rattling along. Who knows? All right. What are we looking at towards the middle of the week? We're getting into a deep freeze. Ooh, and I actually feel that for some of you, the deep freeze is all about relationships. There could be somebody that's just sort of freezing you out right now. I don't feel like this is you freezing somebody out. I think you're far too awake and sensitive to this issue, whatever that means for you. I feel like somebody else is. I feel like you just need to let them do this. Whatever this is, I don't feel like it's necessarily right. I don't feel like it's their approach is necessarily the healthy one for this moment in time. But at the same time, we can't change it, can't fight it, can't make them be who they're not in this moment. So we have to allow them the space. This is what you're being asked to, is allow them the space to freeze you out if you feel, or they feel, sorry, that that's what they need to do with you this week. And here's the thing. We don't have to do anything about it. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to agree or like it either, right? We can therefore take that information of somebody else freezing out. What are we going to do with it, right? How do we then still have them in our lives? Well, I would suggest with boundaries, so that their freezing you out doesn't affect you, right? So you're not feeling abandoned or forgotten or left by the wayside or taken advantage of or taken for granted, right? So just allow for the deep freeze to take place and just take note. Take note. What are you going to do about it? Where's your boundaries coming in? What is it teaching you in this moment, Leo? And how are we wrapping up? taking our week slow and steady, Leo. This is because we've had a lot of work come through for us this week, right? We're working on co-creating the future that we want, right? We're thinking about it. We're dreaming it. We're celebrating as if it was already here. We're allowing ourselves to feel that comfort and ease at home, getting us recentered, realigned. We are letting somebody be who they need to be, right? Without judgment, without without calling them on it. None of that stuff, right? I was trying to find a word that's not, my mouth isn't there, but that's okay. So we just need to let people be who they are and not take it personal. It's not a reflection of us. It's just a reflection of them and where they're at, right? Just need to allow for that. And through that process, we're going to do it all nice and slow and steady. Right? Slow and steady wins the race here this week, Leo, for sure. If you'd like to know more, then please do watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of your week ahead. And I would love it if you would like, share, and subscribe. Get your notifications on, people, so you know when I'm coming back. I'm coming back live real soon. Don't you want to notice about that? Hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell. All right. Take care. Blessed be, Leo, and I will see you next week. Bye now.